Hello and welcome back to the tournament. This is the second round of the semi-final match between Vox and Moon. It is a beacon rush game on Canyon. Let's get into it. So Vox drops 3 leeches, 2 Aljuns, and 1 Gale, while Moon drops 1 Gale, 2 Ravanas, 1 Phantom, 1 Aljun, and 1 Leech. So Vox is mostly geared towards longer ranges on this longer range map, while Moon is predominantly shorter range bots for their starting lineup, which will definitely come into play later. As you can see that most of the Vox players are staying outside of the effective range of all of the short range bots that have taken center, like those 2 Ravanas, for example, that with their speed they were able to grab center but are really unable to shoot. Even though storms have a range of 500, they're mostly useless at these longer ranges. So the 3 leech atomizers are able to shoot down these 2 corridors at center and effectively take out all of the Moon players that are hanging around center. There is 1 Aljun Calamity that is along right side for a little bit, trying to distract the Vox players off of center, so maybe take some heat off of the teammates there, as there's still Moon teammates hanging around there being blasted by the Leech Atomizers and the Aljun Calamities they have there. Vox just made a run for center and is able to capture it for a short amount of time, with predominantly Vox kills happening in the feed down there. Not many Moon players are scoring any kills right now. So a Moon Gale was able to turn the center beacon white, and it looks like it's going to stay that way for a little bit. And they just grabbed. Moon is turning it back in their favor, and they're able to cap it. Still, with most of these Vox players still in their first bot since the beginning of the game, while these Moon players have definitely been switching in and out of the bots that have been taken out quickly. This Leech just lost one of its weapons due to the mighty blast of an air support. And looks like he's making a run towards the left side, maybe to distract Moon off of the center so his teammates can grab it. We'll have to see. Still, Vox is being very conservative with their bots. This player has not lost his first bot, and it's already about 3 minutes into the game. These Moon players are being very aggressive, and it has paid off for the most part. As you can see, that the beacon bar is a lot more intact than Vox's. They have been able to hold the center for a pretty significant amount of time, and they will continue to do so for a while after this. Getting some support from a Gale right here. The ability for the Leech is ready and is going to try and take out this Gale. He's running out of time though. Is able to get the Gale to last stand, but is taken out shortly after, especially with some help from that Aljun Calamity that is able to spawn in at the beacon because it is beacon rush. So now you can see here we have 2 Aljun Calamities along left side, still being able to shoot down that corridor at those who are hanging around center from the enemy team. Looks like they're again going to fire on those on the left side, still taking out more and more of the enemy players. While most of the Moon players are still huddled around center and coming towards right side from farther away, not really supporting too many of the teammates along left side that keep getting hammered by these Vox players. So still, Moon is holding 3 beacons. It looks like it's being changed right now, but Vox's beacon bar is about down to half, while Moon's is still mostly intact. So looks like the center beacon is in contention right now, with both teams trying to grab it. Still, the 2 players along left side are still defending. With the beacon that is along left side within close proximity to center, they're able to run in quite quickly to help defend, but it looks like there are Gales alternating flight in center for Vox's team that are preventing anyone from capping it. Still in contention, as Aljun is going to drop down along Moon's left side, almost changing it white, but again, 2 more spawn in here with another Ravana and a Leech Atomizer coming in to support. So it looks like actually right here a Moon player was able to sneak around and almost grab this beacon along right side for Vox, which definitely would have been a problem for them because I'm sure that other teammates from Moon would have spawned in soon after it was capped, which would have been a problem for them. Still, the center beacon has not been turned right now. Looks like it will be soon due to the low health and of that Moon player that seems to be the only one that is preventing them from capping it, and it's turning, and Vox just capped it. So it looks like there's almost the entire team from Moon hanging around this corridor right here. They've got 2 Nightingales up on Moon's side, flying around trying to grab this beacon back. It looks like they almost brought it back to white, but were just did not have enough flight power and flew back out. So again, it looks like this Phantom's going to be putting some pressure along left side again. Still trying to distract. Hopefully going to try to take out that Gale. Gets his ability, flies up. Going after this Phantom. It is suppressed, but it is almost again able to turn Moon's left side beacon white. This is going to spawn at center now with a Nightingale. And let's see what he does here. Suppressing the enemy team. Healing those in center from his team. And it looks like now that Vox has center, they're going to try to move up left side and try to put some pressure along that and further make Moon draw back while trying not to die, but try to defend their beacon as well, which will cause more of them to lose their bots. The beacon bars have evened out significantly since we last checked them out. Moon's is down to half, while Vox's has kind of slowed down from its depletion after them capping the 3rd beacon. Looks like this Gale's going to be going down. Almost an air support kill. Nice job, nice timing. Air support kills, I consider, are one of the greatest honors one can get. So it looks like a team of 3 from Vox is going up left side. They're able to take out more Moon players. It looks like Moon is actually running out of players, as you can see at the top of the screen. And they're almost able to cap Moon's left side beacon, with someone actually going to the other beacon. So they're attempting a 5 cap here, which is pretty bad for Moon. And again, they are running out of players. I think this is the only player left. He's going to have maybe one more after this, and that's going to be the game. Vox successfully is able to get both beacons, so now they're at a 5 cap, and this Phantom's on his last legs, and he just got taken out. And even though Moon had the early lead, now they would have been all botted out due to, I think, bot selection at the beginning of the game, and the point where once they were all at center, they all kind of sat there and were very exposed to all the Vox players that had those longer range weapons they weren't able to shoot. So that was the 2nd round between Vox and Moon. Vox did win 1 game before this, so Moon was just knocked out of the tournament, and now Vox is going on to the finals against Rex. See you in the next game.